Hey, it's Minimalist Gourmet, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the most delicious cranberry sauce you've ever had. This recipe is easy, it's very delicious, and can be made ahead, so get ready to throw that canned stuff away. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. There's almost no prep to this recipe, but we do need a bit of orange zest. I'll be using the small part of my grater here, but if you have a zester that works great, or you can use a vegetable peeler. Whatever you use, don't go too deep. You do not want any of this white part here, the pith, that's quite bitter. Just stick with the orange part. We also need a cup of orange juice, which I'll be squeezing fresh. Now, if you guys want to skip these first two steps and just use some pre-bottled orange juice, that'll work fine too, but do buy something that's high quality. Make sure it only contains 100% juice. And prep is done. You can use fresh or frozen cranberries. I bought these cranberries here in Thailand, and they're quite a bit smaller than I'm used to. I'm from Washington State, where we have ocean spray, and they tend to be quite a bit bigger than this. Our orange juice goes in. Once again, you can use fresh squeezed or bottled. Sprite goes in. I do prefer ginger ale, but that just isn't available where I live. Add our brown sugar, followed by either maple syrup or honey, which I'm just going to eyeball. But you never have to guess on my recipes because I always include a written recipe down in the description, so definitely go check that out. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. A bit of salt to make those flavors really pop, and that beautiful orange zest from earlier. That's it, I told you this recipe was nice and easy. Put this on medium-high heat and stir everything very well until it comes to a boil. Don't walk away though, the berries can get a little cranky and boil over at this stage. All puns aside, it really will boil over on this high heat, so keep an eye on it. Once it reaches a boil like this, you're going to go ahead and drop the heat down to medium-low and let it reach just a nice level simmer like this. Now let it simmer and reduce down for about 30 to 45 minutes. Do not put on a tight-fitting lid though, you want that water vapor to escape so it can reduce. A loose-fitting lid like this will help prevent any splatters though. After about 45 minutes, my cranberry sauce looked good to me. It's as thick as I like it. If you want it to be a little thinner, you can cook it for less time. If you want it to be a little thicker, go ahead and cook it a little bit longer. However, do remember it will thicken up a little bit more in the next step. Don't forget, you can make this ahead of time, a day, two, even three, and keep it in the fridge. Just go ahead and pull it out and heat it up gently on the stove before you want to use it. That'll save time and stress on the big day. Now you can eat it just as is, or you can use something like a potato masher or a spoon to break it down and make a nice rustic chunky texture. Personally, I like it to be nice and smooth. If you have an immersion blender, you can certainly use that right in the pot. I don't have one, but I do have a blender. I'm going to load everything up in my carafe and take it for a spin for about 30 seconds. And as I mentioned before, mashing it with a potato masher or pureeing it will thicken it up, so just keep that in mind when you're cooking it. When I tell you this is the best cranberry sauce you're ever going to have, I mean it. It's tart, it's zesty, it's sweet, it's fruity, it's everything that you could wish for and more. It is so good and goes on everything. I put this over my turkey. I love putting it over some buttered biscuits. I even drizzle it on top of my stuffing. Yes, I do. Thanks for being a rock star and watching until the end. I want to recommend my pumpkin roll video right here. It is the ultimate Thanksgiving dessert that you can make. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see each and every one of you here next week on the next episode of Minimalist Gourmet.